So the problem we have is x squared plus x plus 1 equals 7/4. And the apex asks us to solve this question by completing the square. So to complete the square, we want the left-hand side to end up being something that is a perfect square trinomial, so we can write it in factored form as something squared. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to clear the slate, as it were, on the left-hand side and subtract 1 from both sides. So now I have x squared plus x equals 7/4 minus 1, which is 3/4. Now I need to figure out what goes here so that I can write this in the form x plus something squared. If you remember, a perfect square trinomial takes the form x squared plus 2ax plus a squared. Right now, we have x squared plus x, which means that our 2a here must be equal to 1. If 2a is equal to 1, then a is equal to 1/2, and a squared is equal to 1/4. So I'm going to add 1/4 here to create a perfect square trinomial. And I had 3/4 on the other side, so now I have to add 1/4 to this side to keep everything equal. So now I have x squared plus x plus 1/4 equals 3/4 plus 1/4, or 1. Now, this x squared plus x plus 1/4 is x plus 1/2. Well, that's a 2. Squared, and that equals 1. Okay? So to solve, we now take the square root of both sides. And remember, when we take the square root, that we have a plus and a minus as our answers on the right-hand side. So on the left-hand side, the square root and the square cancel out, so I have x plus 1/2 equals plus or minus 1. Now to solve for x, I'll subtract 1/2, and I will get x equals 1 minus 1/2, or x equals negative 1 minus 1/2. 1 minus 1/2 is 1/2, and negative 1 minus 1/2 is negative 3/2. So there are our answers.